Now, Wave 31 Storm Tracker Chief Meteorologist Taylor Knust with 31 Triple Doppler.
All right, we've gone from a nice mild weekend to a very hot week.
Yeah, back to July standards here.
I shouldn't say mild weekend. It was still pretty warm.
Yeah.
Not oppressive anyway.
Exactly. 80s are not too bad this time of the year.
This time of year, exactly.
Back to 90s today, and it looks like we're going to stay there for the rest of the month.
Not much relief in terms of rain.
Yeah, that's kind of what's been helping us out this month, keeping us from being too hot at times. Like last week, for example, taking a look at where we've seen for the highs this month. Our hottest temperature in July has been 94 degrees. That's occurred a couple times, once on July 1st and then last week on July 18th. We are anticipating the numbers to get near, if not above 94 over really the next several days. So we could be looking at our hottest stretch of the month of July here pretty soon. Today's high was 92. Right now we're at 78 degrees, calm winds, heat index still holding on to the low 80s. It's going to be a warm and muggy night out there with forecast lows in the upper 60s to low 70s. Patchy fog possible in spots, but likely not a widespread issue late tonight and early tomorrow. Out the door, we're going to see a quick warm up with those sunny skies, getting it to the 80s by 9 o'clock tomorrow morning. I think we could get to the 90s by noon tomorrow. And certainly we're going to get there by tomorrow afternoon. It is expected to be warmer tomorrow than it was today. Here's a look at our forecast highs for Wednesday, up to 93 in Fort Payne and Guntersville, as well as Fayetteville. The Shoals likely the hot spot with highs around 95 or 96 degrees on Wednesday afternoon. We factor in the humidity, and we're talking dew points near 70 tomorrow, and that is going to put our heat index values near, if not slightly above 100 tomorrow afternoon. So both with the actual forecast highs and the forecast heat index values, both those numbers expected to be a little bit higher than they were earlier this afternoon. Back at it with the triple-digit heat index values on Thursday afternoon, generally around 100 to 105 for those peak numbers on Thursday afternoon, and more of the same expected on Friday. It will not be necessarily the highest heat index values we've seen so far this summer, but high enough to be hazardous if you're outside for extended periods of time. So take those typical safety precautions of staying hydrated, breaks in the shade, and sunscreen, certainly not a bad idea with all the sunshine we have in the forecast as well. We are all dry on 31 Triple Doppler. We did not see any rain materialize in northeast Alabama this evening. It's likely going to stay that way tonight and the next several days for that matter. Here's the latest from Future Radar. It's trying to pop up a couple showers tomorrow morning. I don't think that's going to happen. We're looking at dry weather tomorrow morning and likely dry weather tomorrow afternoon and evening as well, with a mainly clear sky. Really just kind of lacking the forcing mechanisms to get any showers and storms going for the next several days. So we are very likely dry through the rest of this work week. We will bring a weak boundary in from the north this weekend that will give us a slight chance at showers and storms Saturday, but especially on Sunday is probably going to be our best bet at least a handful of showers and storms. Even then, I only have us at a 20% chance at seeing that wet weather. If we stay dry, 90s are here to stay. And with those low chances of rain, we do have 90s in the forecast throughout that entire 10-day, with the peak being 96 degrees a few times. Friday, Saturday, and again next Tuesday. A couple spots may make a run for close to 100 if things settle in just right. But yeah, either way, it's going to be hot.
Keep the water bottle and the AC handy.
Indeed.